The fourth of the Beijing Waterway walks starts near the International Exhibition Centre, where the Bar River spills out into the northern moats, and heads 12 kilometres east out beyond the 5th Ring Road to where the river meets the 2nd Airport Expressway. Of all the walks, this one takes you the furthest out from the city centre, and in doing so you pass through urban and increasingly rural communities. It's a short walk from the Liufeng subway station to the Beijing Chongqing Hotel, where the walk begins. I started in an early morning haze, passing commuters taking shortcuts to work and early morning exercises along the muddy river paths. The Bar River formed a key role in the early years of the city, providing drainage to the city's waste flowing out and dumping into the Wenyu River, and for much of the walk it still feels forgotten. After Kublai Khan brought new canals in from the northwest and the southeast in the 13th century, the Bar River lost its strategic role. But it may be about to have a comeback, as property developers realise the value of building next to a thriving waterway, so along much of the walk there is evidence of efforts to bring the river back to life. With the morning haze beginning to burn off and the spring flowers very much in bloom, I made good progress out under the 3rd and then 4th ring roads, passing a mix of new residential blocks and high-class river-facing villas. At one point I was forced off the river and through what felt like a small rural community, with street salesmen and cheap haircuts. Scrambling under a railway line, I found myself in Jiangfu Park, which, although well laid out, forced me away from the river, through a gate and then deep into a forest before I could get back onto my path. From this point onwards the walk is distinctively rural, with tree-lined paths and long periods without meeting another person. A very different Beijing to the one I had started just a few hours earlier. I was on a bus and back to the city by lunchtime, just 4.5 hours after I'd started. It's a great way to escape, and for those with more energy than me, the path continues out as far as the Grand Canal. This is DJ Clark on the Beijing Waterways for China Daily.